Is it a coup? Yeah, probably. While watching the right implode is absolutely barrels of fun, unfortunately, it's not all good for democracy. This idea that JD Vance and Rupert Murdoch may be betraying Trump shouldn't be a total surprise. We've talked about this before. Eventually, Trump is going to have to be the patsy. He needs to be the face of breaking everything so the next person can come in without all that baggage to finish the job. However, do I think that it was exactly planned to go this way? No. I think that this is a classic sort of situation where they were waiting for the perfect opportunity and it has arisen. Coincidentally, right at the 180-day mark, which if you're familiar with a certain project, you will recognize as being the end of the first phase, which is behind schedule, but still. While yes, I do believe that in many ways it is a positive thing that so many MAGA are now jumping ship because they have the excuse of this whole list debacle. And yes, I do mean excuse because this is the easiest way for them to jump ship without actually admitting that they were wrong on anything with any real stakes. You know, things like indiscriminate deportations. Ironically, this is the easiest way for them to claim a betrayal, to claim that they were hoodwinked by Trump while still reaffirming all of their other beliefs. And unfortunately, this creates a perfect opportunity for certain bad actors. See, one big kind of beacon of hope for some people is this idea that MAGA cannot exist without Trump. And so for this whole plan that has been in development for decades to come to actual fruition, someone has to make sure that MAGA can exist without its leader. And I think that this has provided the perfect opportunity for that because they're feeling betrayed by the person, not the movement, not the ideology. And unfortunately, I do think it's possible that if you remove him from the equation completely, there will be people who view that as giving them permission or plausible deniability to rejoin the movement. Just like there are some never Trump Republicans who would be fully on board with everything that the party is doing, they're just embarrassed by Trump and his antics. If you replaced him, many of them would find a way to rationalize supporting everything else. And to take that even further, we're now seeing a wave of brand new pipelines cropping up that are designed to capture portions of the left who are disillusioned with the Democratic Party, which is a big portion. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have found yourself in the last month or so saying, I never realized I would agree with Tucker Carlson, or, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm on the same side as MTG. You may say, couldn't be me, but don't tell me that you don't believe that a certain portion of the left might be convinced to side more with conservatives if you remove Trump from the equation. That's what they're doing right now. They're laying the groundwork. They are dropping a trail of breadcrumbs for disillusioned people on the left to find their way over to them. After leveling the playing field by convincing people that both sides are exactly the same, they're raising a little flag. Trump is as much a symbol and a figurehead for MAGA as he is for anti-MAGA. If you remove him from the equation in the exact right way and moment, you don't just risk destabilizing MAGA, you also risk destabilizing any opposition to it. All I'm saying is be careful and pay close attention because they're very good at this.